Wow. When it comes to, we're talking about Chinese, flying into Ecuador coming up. Are you more concerned about the Chinese than you are the terrorist organizations coming into this country?
I'm concerned about them in separate ways. Like they're equal threats, right? Because the problem with China is these people are loyal to China, right? Like it's a different society than we live in, right? Like you and I can sit here and bash our government all day long, and we mean it, right? The Chinese don't really do that, and they don't all feel that way, right? So now there's all these people loyal to them in our country. So if something happens, they're at the ready, and they will choose their government over our government. And people need to actually understand that, right? The terrorists, right, are their own thing, and the terrorists are their own threat. It's just a different way, right? They'll probably more take direction, from the terrorist group to do X, Y, and Z, to do something. But a lot of people don't realize if someone is willing to commit a crime to come into the country, they're involved in other crimes. And we always try to say this about our terrorists, right? They're involved in things like money laundering. Obviously, we know in drugs, a lot of child exploitation. We had another Benghazi attacker detained in October who actually we thought was dead because he was reportedly killed in a U.S. drone strike. He wasn't. The battle damage assessment by the U.S. military is horrible in Libya. Anyway, he was captured for basically raping a child. So a lot of people don't need to understand that terrorists are criminals and they are involved in a bunch of other crimes. And so, like I said, we need to view all this as criminal activity.
How are you getting the information of them coming up through the southern border?